Hey there, welcome to the Lumière channel. Welcome to your next glow up, baby. Now, if you look at these cards out here, there are numbers. Pick a card, pick a number, whatever suits you. Pick a position. We're looking at your next glow up. What is your next glow up? This was a requested reading, and I'm kind of excited to see what Spirit is going to suggest. Now, what I need you to know is that all of these are in the reverse. When I was pre-shuffling, because I did pre-shuffle, so you really are tuning into or are being directly pulled to a specific energy. So there is a message for you in this reading, and you should, I do suggest allowing the reading to play out till the end, because there may be something in there that you need to hear. The fact that all of the cards came out in the reverse, this tells me that you may not be doing this, or there is definitely a way to do it even more and even better. So it would be worth for you to listen and see what Spirit guided you to this reading for. Let's focus on your next glow up. I'm really excited to get into these readings. Pick a pile, pick a number. The timestamps will be in the description box below. And I'll see you in the comments. Bye-bye. Hey there, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Not when is your next glow up? What is your next glow up? I'm really excited to find out, so let's, without further ado, do that. Your card is Flow Like Water in reverse, card number 24. This is really beautiful because this actually looks correct in this position. When I do it like this, that still looks really, really good. But I feel like your next glow up is coming. I don't know if you're coming from a lot of stress, a lot of pressure, a lot of emotional craziness lately, or that's just sort of been like the vibe of your general life these past couple of months or seasons of your world. But you are coming up on like a real come up. This person is literally swimming upwards against the pressure, against the waves, but they're flowing upwards because they've released. This almost looks like you've been broken, pile number 2. You're a survivor. You've been broken. You've been busted. And it was a lot of pressure. It was a lot of emotional stuff. It was a lot of just craziness that happened to you. And you broke. It broke you. You broke. But there's something in this breaking that allowed you to access the next step, which was surrender. When you're broken and you go limp and you just lay there and you say, okay, and you stop fighting against anything, it sort of, in a way, puts you in a position of surrender, and the type of surrender that then allows the current to take you where it needs to go, allows the energy to take you where it needs to go. And the energy is, it wants you to survive. It wants you to thrive, not just survive. The energy around you is that of survival. This is the energy of like your subconscious. This is the energy of your shadow taking over and saying, yeah, we've had enough and we're now no longer being fought. So we're going to now rise you to the top. This is really beautiful. You gave up on something. You gave up, you've surrendered, you've stopped. Or you are encouraged to surrender. You're encouraged to stop resisting. Stop having to fight. This isn't giving up. This is surrendering and letting the current take you. Rolling with the punches, not being a pussy, but not seeing yourself as a pussy here. I'm sorry. It's still early in the video. I can't be talking like that. Not seeing yourself as like a pussycat, but seeing it as let thy will be done. Now, the advanced version of surrender is trusting in spirit, is having faith in spirit, right? But we gotta first surrender, because the having faith in spirit exists before and after. But sometimes having faith in spirit, a higher power, before can act as resistance. It's like we're resisting what's happening. It's like our pushback against what's happening. When we need to stop that, we need to drop any, I don't want to say drop hope, but drop expectations, or drop it, so that we can fall, and that way we can be then lifted and carried out. Then the faith that comes after being broken is a type of faith where you go, it's a quiet faith. It's not a faith of resistance. It's a faith of, okay, blessing the experience and allowing things to be what they need to be and to show you where you're going. And I feel you're really being pulled up. You are really being pulled up. Your glow up is an actual upward movement. It's an actual upward movement from the dust rising, the ash. Wow. From the ashes rising of Phoenix. From a setback, like Joel Osteen says, a setback being a set up for a comeback. And this is that comeback. You may not be there quite yet because this came out in the reverse, like I said in the beginning. Excuse me. But this is truly there's this concept I've been thinking about lately. It's like amor fati, and it's like love of fate, loving one's fate. And it's sort of what I've paraphrased it to be. I think I paraphrase this is blessing all of it. Blessing the good, the bad, the ugly, and blessing it. I don't want to say loving it because I don't want to trigger, I don't want to say loving it, but it really is. Amor fati is loving it, right? I don't want to say that, but it's this thing of looking at what has happened to you, what has happened in your world, where you've been, where you're at, your unhappiness, your happiness, and blessing it all anyway. Looking at the bad and the good with equal eyes. The mantra for this flow like water is I give thanks for the abundant waters of Mama Gaia. There's going to come a time as you're glowing up, you'll be looking fine as fuck. Fine as fuck. Okay. Fine as fuck. There's something in your surrender that after a moment, really, after a bit, and not even, there's just something in that is going to be beautiful. I don't know. This is like giving me heart palpies. You know what I mean? Because this is like big time. I didn't think we'd start off out the gate with some really big messages, but this is like, I'm feeling this heavy. Like I'm feeling that pressure of the water underwater, you know? Your next glow up is you rising above. And the more you rise above, it's because you've become like I'm gonna be highfalutin, okay? I'm gonna be extra. It's because you've become weightless, pal number 2. You become weightless. When you become weightless, the current can take you, and it'll take you where you are where you've been wanting to go, where you've been needing to go. All the things that you've been wanting, wishing, were backed up somewhere, fighting in this resistance wave of where it was just whispering, let go, let go, let go. And when you let go, it's like you drop all your F's, you know, you drop all your and you don't care. But it's not even like that. It's really not this harshness. It could be in the beginning or something like that, but it's this level of, okay, shrug, okay. Like, okay, sure. It's not, I said that with too much enthusiasm. It's like, okay, sure. It's like oil is slicked all over your body, and any water anybody throws at you just slicks right off. And you pass through anything. You're so slick. What I'm seeing here is as that energy takes over you and washes over your body and you in your world, your body's going to be looking real good. You're going to start doing things that you've been wanting to do, but weren't. So for some of you, you'll start working out more. For some of you, you'll start seeing your gains, or you'll start seeing like the toning of your body. You'll start seeing the growth that you've been looking for when it comes to your body, and furthermore, your health. For some of you, you will start taking care of your health even more, making it way more of a priority. And you'll be seeing the results of that. There's something here of you floating through things with ease, floating through life with ease, floating through the pressure with ease. Pressure will be flipped on its head. Pressure will no longer be pressure. Things that used to pressure you, things that used to stress you out, won't as much, if at all. Whoa. Like, this is big shit number 2. Like, if you clicked on this reading and you're listening to this, this is for you. This is for you. I don't care what. This is for you. Listen to this message. This is for you, number 2. It's going to be easier once you surrender the resistance to whatever the resistance is for or about. When you allow yourself to be moved by the current and not trying to control it, to stay above. This isn't to say lean into inertia, laziness, and apathy. This isn't that. Surrender is not any of those things. Surrender is a powerful force. Those are too. Those are kind of demons. But I'll leave that alone. Water naturally carries intentions with it. As one of the 5 classical elements, it is an incredibly valuable resource for our physical and energetic bodies. Did I mention you're going to be getting checkups, or your next glow up is going to come up after some physical checkups and some stuff with your health? Did I mention that? 2 of Cups. Water holds the power to purify us physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You can infuse water with intention through your speech, thoughts, and prayers, or by placing sacred symbols of words of affirmation on or under the drinking vessels. Tune in your mind's eye and picture the water cleansing you. Where are you? What kind of water is cleansing you? Is it from the ocean, a river, your bathtub, or an ancient water temple? Manifest this vision in your life and looking for new ways. Manifest this vision in your life and look for new ways to connect with water. Skate on ice, surf in the sea, paddle board on a lake, or even simply shower with an intention. Whichever way you go about it, offer great reverence and sincere gratitude for the waters of this earth. And for my journalers out there, those of you that I just want you to take a second and think about this question, the journal prompt that this offers to help move you through this next glow up of yours is: what beliefs and patterns would you like to wash away with the help of water? Those will be happening. Sometimes when we can't surrender, or when we're having trouble fixing something, but we know that perhaps this is the answer to what we need, the prayer that I pray is Lord, help me. Let's say I need to let go of something that really hurt me. And continues to hurt me. I might say, Lord, help me find the will to let go of this. And eventually, the iterations of the repetitions of the will become less and less over time. And then eventually you have the will. And you're like, man, that really used to bother me. And I'm so grateful that it doesn't as much anymore, if at all. I haven't thought about it today. Oh my God, what a good day. I'm thinking about it right now, but I didn't think about it all day. Wow, I'm making progress. For others of you, another prayer that I pray is when I just don't know what to do, I just say, Lord, guide my steps. Please move my body to where I need to go, because I don't know where I need to go. Please just move my body. And I feel like it always works. I do. I feel like then it allows me to trust the decisions I make, because then I just can just blame spirit. I abdicate. Anyway, flow like water. So this is your next glow up. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information for you. Okay. There's been so many. So tell me about the next glow up for pile number 2. You are an original, pile number 2. People may have advice for you. There's something, I don't know. I don't like saying this message because I feel like it gets taken out of context. But there are some things here that you will be moving through alone. And I'm not sure if you're doing it alone on purpose, in that I'm hiding from people. But I feel like you're just doing it. I'm really seeing somebody going to the gym. I'm really seeing, with this could be swimming. You could be taking up swimming lessons and really having fun with swimming being your form of physical exercise, or swimming being unknowingly the thing that really, really makes you feel good. There is something about swimming that makes you feel weightless. There is our bodies weigh something different in the water versus above board. For some of you, it might help to fill your tub with water to a good capacity, and when you go in there, just dunk your head under the water and be in that water. I love when I can do that. I personally love when I can do that. Enjoying your showers, giving them intention for what you want. What just maybe making just the intention for you. Like, I cleanse myself of my heaviness or my sins or my wrongful, just whatever, like whatever has been on you. I don't want to spend too much time on that. I just feel like that is important to just sort of be like, I am like, just to really bless your showers and bless like yourself as you do these things. And also sweating, inviting sweating into your into your world, like physical activity. I'm a sleep sweater, okay? I'll be sweating when I sleep. But yeah, like really blessing your sweat if you're sweating and if you're in a hot climate or something, or in the middle of a workout or being in your body. You are rising, number 2. Like, you're rising. Your next glow up is really fancy. And speaking of which, we have the 7 of Cups, 6 of Wands, and the Strength card. So, excuse me, I had to burp. Well, the 6 of Wands, this is no joke, right? This is the glow up. But this is the beginning of the glow up. This isn't the glow up. This is, I know this is Wands and it's like external. Excuse me, but this is an internal glow up. I feel like you'll be doing things and people will notice, but you weren't doing it so people could notice, but people do notice. So for instance, let's just take like weight loss, right? Let's say you're trying to get toned, you're trying to get a stronger body, you're trying to get a body that you are looking for. And you start, going to the gym, or you start doing little exercises here and there, 10 minutes a day in your own space. Just 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day in your own space. And, after you do them, you take your shower, you cook your meal, just like you're just doing little things to improve your life and increase your daily. It's a shake up, right? It's just a little, like literally 5-10 minutes, something small. But some months down the line, you don't notice, someone else notices around you. They go, oh, you look good. Or they say something in relation to that. And you're like, you didn't notice. It's kind of like that. I feel like you won't notice. I just feel like your body will be looking good. I don't know if you're eating more, eating less. There's just something about your body being more better. Whatever that looks like for you. For some of you, it's toning. For some of you, it's getting more curves on. For some of you, it's putting a little bit more meat on your bones in certain places. There's just something about you looking good, whatever that means to you, like genuinely on the inside, not superficially, and that being good. But I digress. Overall, there's some things that you're doing, how you're doing them. It's small and it's very personal to you. But there will come a time when people will notice, and that's when you'll notice, oh, actually, I have been doing that. Oh, yeah, actually, I have been working on that. I forgot because it just became a part of my life. You know what I mean? Like, it's really, really beautiful. 7 of Cups is really gorgeous here because 7 of Cups is just full of possibility to me. There's so many different ways of just different emotions, different wants, different desires. And I feel like you'll be having more options when you glow up. Like, there's just, man, pile 2, this is a powerful pile. I gotta get out of here and do the other piles, but I was not expecting this. Like, I'm getting like uneasy. Like, it's too much. The energy's too much here. This is really powerful. If you pick this pile, I need you to write the word powerful in the comments. Like, write the word powerful, because that's what your next glow up is going to be. Fucking powerful. And it's not going to be like child's play. Like, this is some life-changing stuff, but it won't feel like that. This is something that's going to, I don't even want to say take time. Like, it's going to take some time, like some months, I guess, but it won't matter. You won't feel the time. You'll be doing other things. You'll be invested in other things. I feel like life is about to get really beautiful for you, pile 2. I don't know who has said what. I don't know what readers have told you other things, but things are about to get beautiful. The way that you are going to be attacking and approaching things is going to be amazing. This is surrender. She's not trying to change this beast. This beast's not trying to change her or eat her. You know what I mean? Like, this is the synchronicity. This is the power that you'll be looking at yourself through and just like conquering life. This is amazing. Your next glow up is going to be the shit. And I'm honored to have read for you today. Okay. Pile number 2. I wish you everything, baby. Keep your light on and good luck. Bye-bye. Hey, pile 1. Pile 1, your next glow up. Let's talk about it. I already mentioned about these cards in the beginning of the reading. Go ahead and watch that bit to get a little bit more information about that. But your card came out in the reverse. It's drink tea. I am drinking tea, and I'm going to drink more tea. What I'm getting for you in your next glow up is going to be eating nature. Okay? This is you, not just, this is going to be you. Oh, this is powerful. Wow. These readings are incredibly powerful. Pile 1, I want to let you know that the guides or spirit team or your picker, whatever it is that led you to this video and to pick this pile, trust it, listen to it, sit here with me in this reading and get as much information as you can. I don't care what any other reader has told you about what the next several things or whatever in your life are going to be like. This reading is really, really deep. I'm feeling so overwhelmed. And I thought, I was like, oh, maybe it's just this one pile. And I'm like, no. This is an incredibly important reading. And I'm so grateful that you're here in this moment because this is for you. I know it's just a pick a card and ooh, woo, 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 next glow up. Yay. But pile 1... this is important. This is real shit. Entertaining real shit. And I need you to listen. This is funny. It's weird. The what I'm getting, and I want you to use your own discernment here, is to like eat the earth, to put the earth in you. You know, people usually say like, oh, go out and get grounded, right? Like go into nature, take a walk, pet a tree, love a dog, like whatever. Like go out into nature and put your feet into the mud and ooh woo woo. This is you, excuse me. My voice broke. Let me drink some tea. This is you putting more nature into your body. This is you eating more roots. This is you intaking more of the nutrients and vitamins and whatever from like your foods, your water, your utensils, your fucking like, I don't know what's happening here. And I don't know if you know either, because like I said, this is in the reverse. So this isn't where you're at yet. You might be inching in on this kind of lifestyle, and it's not even a lifestyle. I think it might be what I'm picking up intuitively. I think by the end of the year, or by several months, a significant amount of months, like you're going to be doing things different. You might even change your clothing. You might start wearing more natural fibers, linens. You might be in a more tropical area and see something and be like, I really like this style. You might become a little bit more bohemian in your style or thoughts, right? Maybe not in dress. It could be in dress, I think, but in your, what you have around you. This is like earthy. Like you'll be putting earth in your body. There's this product called mud. I don't know if you'll be doing that, but I feel like you'll be using more raw, not raw, but like closer to raw materials. You will be drinking more tea. I see you making your own tea, brewing your own tea, mixing the leaves, buying sachets. I have sachets. I mix my own tea. I have different kinds of teas, different flakes or leaves. I like how this one smells. I want some spearmint. I want some this one. I want some that one. And I make my own concoction. I've run out of the loose leaves. So I want to get, there was a place that had just so many leaves. It was amazing. But I feel like that might be something that you might do. You might find yourself doing that. If not that, this is you just like, you will be drinking more. So this is ingesting more soups, ingesting more teas, ingesting, like getting more of your nutrients through what you drink. I don't know, it's like maybe being a little bit more mindful with what you put in your body. So trading uh a classic soda, pop, Coke, Sprite, whatever, for a prebiotic soda, for a kombucha or whatever's hot that day, for a boiled down like odd Polish concoction of a bunch of stuff together and you drink that. Like, I don't know what you doing, baby. Yes. um yeah, I just feel like the things that you'll be doing to your, and this isn't even about the body. Like, it is about the body, but this is just like a lifestyle. I feel like you will be eating more root vegetables, things that are more directly from the earth. Your next glow up is gonna give you really nice hair. If you're cooking for your hair, I used to cook for my hair, and by that I mean I would literally put like avocado in my hair. I would mix a bunch of stuff in the thing and put it in my hair because I was about it. You might be doing this as well, right? You don't have to put it in your body, you could be putting it on your body. You might be doing more mud stuff to your, I don't know, something about mud here. Someone's either drinking or hanging out in mud. It's something about mud. Okay. So you might be going to some type of retreat. You might be going to some type of spa retreat, some type of spa day, some type of something that shifts your life to be to inject more of what you enjoyed about this spa something into your world. For some of you, I don't know this one, but you might watch a movie and see something and go, I like that. I want that. I want that in my life. It might even be a documentary or something on commercials. I don't know. There's something about that. But your hair is gonna be nice anyway. I don't know who you are, but like your hair is gonna be nice. It's gonna be real nice and flossy. Okay, it's gonna be real nice and glossy. It's gonna be real nice and healthy, um, thick, for some of you long, and just like healthy looking. Whatever you're doing will be helping, and we know that hair grows from the inside out. Hello, duh. And what you eat is gonna come out in your hair. So there's something about maybe you're ingesting more vitamins. Maybe you're ingesting some type of collagen or biotin or something like that to help boost your body because you are glowing. Like your body looks good. It looks dewy. Who's gonna be going somewhere? Someone is going somewhere. I'm really seeing somebody in some type of like retreat or open, like it's like there's an open door, but the door is the wall, and someone's got like the sun seeping in through the windows and they're looking out at this like scene. What? Okay, good for you. Drink tea. I'm inspired by the wisdom of the plants and the beauty of ceremony. Let's talk about ceremony. Your next glow up is you being more ritualistic. So for some of you, your self-care, right? Your self-care, like your beauty care, your grooming habits, they're going to become a lot more ritualistic. You're really going to be setting time aside, maybe even setting like a set date in your calendar to care for yourself, your skin, your hair, your face, your body, like whatever. Maybe even budgeting for like a monthly spa treatment, a monthly spa day, or a monthly spa massage or something like that. Maybe getting some essential oil sprays for like the diffusers, something like that. But there's also going to be rituals. So for my spiritual girlies and boilies, that's funny. You'll be having more ceremony, more tradition, more ritual around your spiritual practice. But even that, I feel like your spiritual practice will become a daily life thing. Like when I wake up, I go to the kitchen, I make my coffee, my tea. When I drink it, I think about my blah 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 blah. I do my morning pages. I write, I think about this, I journal, etc. etc. Something like that. I feel like that's what I'm picking up here in your next glow up is like much calmer. But it's calmer because like you're calmer. Your world is calmer. And that's because you are your world. And you have input things into your world, into your life that are encouraging and putting you in a place of calmness. I'm not going to say zen, but I'm really seeing you sort of enjoying your space, the time alone that you have when you have it, and really taking full advantage of that. That's nice. Your hair is going to be looking great. Did I say that? It will. The preservation, preparation, presentation, and drinking of tea is an ancient ceremony, one that has a lot to teach us about the reverence and care we show our guests and ourselves in simple moments. You can create your own personal ritual with any drink, whether it's tea, a smoothie, an elixir, or soda, with the right intention and setting. By being incredibly present in the now. That's that calmness I'm picking up, you know? Feeling sincere gratitude for the drink you're consuming and savoring the flavors and sensations fully. You can elevate a simple sip into a mindful, awakened moment in your day. The Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, you're kind of like, what is this hot mess bullshit? But I really feel like you're going to be taking simple pleasures. That's what it is. Like, you're just like serene. You're just calm. There's something about that vibe that you'll have, like this presence that won't be mistaken. Like, you'll walk into a room and people will know that that's a chill ass person. That person is like I want them to be like my officiant, or I want them to be like, you'll just be the cool, calming nature. Like, you will be the force of calm and serenity in just like your vibe. All you have to do is walk into a room, people intuitively and can feel it, because that calmness pull, you'll have your own pull of calmness. When people talk to you, you'll find that they will be soothed by it. Whether they're coming in hot, 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 or whether they're coming in low, 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 there's something about you will be a force and pushing people, pulling them by no individual act of your own, just by your presence, pulling them into a neutral state of serene and calmness. That's awesome. That's amazing. Make the setting where you enjoy your drink beautiful and peaceful. Take the time to venture out of your usual preferences and try a new cafe or a tea shop where you can experience some different types of tea. Make an adventure of visiting a local tea house to learn more about the history and traditions of tea ceremonies. For my journal girlies and boilies, how do you feel when you drink tea or another beverage with intention? Try that, pal number one. Actually try it. Like, don't let this pick a card video leave you and you go about your day and pick another one and do something else. And try this. Please try this. If you are watching this video right now, please try this. Ask yourself next time you're drinking something try to actually drink it with intention, you know? And try to feel how you feel when you're drinking it. Take the time to enjoy it without any distraction and focus on all the flavors and feelings that come up. You know, what are those feelings? What is coming in through you? Wow. So, in addition, right, because I am pulling some tarot, there's already so much. Like, I really shouldn't have really had to do the tarot. But in addition to all of this, this is very interesting. 7 of Swords, the Fool, the 6 of Cups. Okay, so in your next glow up, you'll be running away from some things. You'll be prioritizing, of course, number one. About number one stays being about number one. You will be prioritizing yourself in your next glow up. You'll be prioritizing your safety, your peace, your serenity, your calm. If someone tries to disagree with you, you'll just kind of go, okay. Like, it won't be something that you have to defend or be all up in that and like really correct them. You'll just be like, all right, well, okay. And you'll just be, that's the thing. I didn't want to say that you're going to be alone. I don't want to say that. But for some of you, your next glow up is going to be really, really enjoying your alone time. So maybe you'll be moving into a place. Maybe you'll have a bigger place. Maybe you'll have a smaller place. Maybe you'll have an extra room. Maybe you'll have extra space. There's something about having something for yourself. So for some of you, you might be moving and having your own space. For some of you who live in a shared home or a family home or roommates or something, you might have an empty place. Like, it might just be you. And that's going to be the time for you to really practice this sacredness of being alone and like high key, low key enjoying it. You won't be as indecisive, or dare I say it, as guilty. You won't be feeling guilty for putting yourself first. Yoinks. And by that, I mean putting your peace and serenity first. And this isn't about you necessarily ignoring people, but you'll you'll be looking out for yourself. But there's something mature about that. You won't be going out on a limb and making decisions that don't make sense. With the Fool in reverse, I've really been talking to the Fool lately. I talk to my energies. I've been having meetings with the Fool lately. It's been visiting me, and particularly the Fool in reverse. In fact, exclusively the Fool in reverse, not the Fool in the upright. I guess the Fool in the upright too, if we're gonna talk about the Fool in reverse. It's similar energies, but the conversation we've been having, the Fool and I, has been this. What is the Fool in reverse? The Fool's nature is to take the risk. That is the Fool. So what is a Fool in reverse? Is it not taking a risk? Is it a delayed risk? What is this? In the story of the Fool, card 0, the Fool, walks off the cliff with reckless abandon. There's full faith. Get it? And they just do it, taking only a little bit with them from, only the essentials. I feel like with you, Pal 1, your next glow up is going to be where you, it's so weird. Like, I want to say, like, you'll be taking chances. What? Who are you? And not telling nobody about them. You'll just, what is happening? I feel like I gotta clarify. But I feel like you'll be taking chances, being sly about them, making big girl, big boy moves in your life, and doing things that will make you feel calm. Oh my God. You're going to be doing some crazy things this year. I don't know why I'm saying this year, but I feel like this spans time, right? Like, this is good. You're going to be doing some crazy things this year. Wow, even crazy to, no wonder you're going to be like peace first, serenity first. Like, you'll be flossing. You'll be, oh my God. Like, I feel it, but I cannot articulate it. I can't show you the mind movie that's playing in my mind. Okay, you'll be taking chances, but like calculated chances. But here's the thing. The calculations are not, I feel like these are still snap decisions. Like, yes, I will do that. Yes, no, I won't. I'm going to stay away from that. I'm not going to, like, you won't be indecisive as much as you would be, or you won't be hemming and hawing as much. You'll be taking risks, whether it's a risk to say yes or a risk to say no. You'll be doing these things, but you'll be moving by groundedness. It'll be a different vibe from how you move now. Guaranteed. You'll be moving in a way that is more grounded, a way that is more mature, a way that is thinking higher, and also in a very like sound energy. This is next level thinking. This is amazing. You'll be smart as fuck. Hell yeah. This is beautiful. Wait, let's get a little bit more. I just want to know. Thank you. Yes. Didn't I say you'll be making more decisions? It's funny. Wow, okay, you'll be making you will be making decisions. This is a cell phone, B. That's a cell phone. Do you know how quick you can make a decision on a cell phone? Do you know how quick it is to add to cart or one click buy? Do you know how quick it is to double tap and like something? Or just reach for the heart and like it? Like, you're liking this video and subscribing to this channel and hitting that bell so you get notified when I go live and you don't miss your blessing, because I do free readings on here. Phones are quick. This is fast. This is literally you. Zen, earth energy. You still got them heels and you looking good. If you're a dude, like, you still got some earth tones. Like, you're like earth mother, earth father, earth they. And you're vibing, you're calm, you're grounded, but you're still in these streets living a life of like a living life. I don't know. And you'll be making decisions from a sound, like spirit will be talking to you and you'll be able to listen. That's what I'm picking up on. Everything is fine. Okay. Everything is fine. Another cell phone. You know, this is really interesting. This reminds me of the previous pile I read. With everything is fine is essentially the Ten of Swords card. Right? This is the bonus card that inspired the deck, according to the author. She saw an image of a girl on her phone with a Ten of Swords, and that was like what she saw, and the deck was born from there. This is surrender. This is surrender. It's over. I feel like, wow, major fucking fool energy. But that's the thing. Thank you. Spirit brought it back. The thing about the Fool that is very confusing about the energy that's coming up here for you, Pile 1, is you will have the full energy, like I said in the beginning. The Fool is still the Fool is still the Fool. The Fool is still going to make that decision to jump off that cliff. It just depends on what they're bringing and their mindset, etc. The Fool in the reverse is a more experienced Fool. This is a learned Fool. This is the Fool that knows, you know what? There's some things that are coming, and I'm going to carry my experience from the past and bring it forward with me, moving forward. But I am going to be more mature about things. I'm going to be more knowing about things. I'm going to be more grounded about things. I'm going to make better choices, but I am going to still take these risks. You're still going to be taking risks in your next glow up, and you're going to be taking the lessons that you've learned, the thoughts that you've had, and they won't be holding you back, but they will be spurring you forward. You've thought enough. You fucking thought to death about things, and you're in a space of like, fuck it, let's go. But it's not even in that energy. It's just in an energy of like, okay, click. Because you'll be grounded, bro. I love this for you. I love this for you. I love that for you. Pile 1, if you'd like a private reading in the future for an issue or something that's going on in your life, or you just want to check up, see what Spirit wants to say to you, which I think is really good, come through. I got you. Information for that is in the description box below, and I'll see you next time. Keep it light and good luck. Bye. Thanks for being here. Hello, Pile 6. Hello, hello, hello. What is happening here? Your next glow up. Let's talk about it. Connect with crystals. Card number 11. Okay, connect with crystals. Pile number 6. Card number 11. I will flip this up. You are not yet. You might be, but with this showing up in the reverse, like I said earlier, you may not be in this energy yet. I think that your next glow up is going to be a bit surprising. I feel like, and that's so funny, I feel like you'll be connecting to physical things. You'll be getting strength from physical and tangible things. And I just don't know if you're that kind of person, or you're in that space right now. You might be like, oh yeah, I have a crystal, whatever. But, or you might be like, I don't really, like, okay, crystals are cool, but like, you know, but I feel like you might, there might be something physical. It may be crystals, right? Because it's crystals here. But it might even be like, I don't know, a teddy bear? It might be like, I don't know. I'm getting something tangible, like some type of talisman. That's the word I'm looking for. Some type of talisman. It could be you see a rock. Crystals are rocks, but like, you know, a basic rock. And this rock somehow speaks to you. It doesn't want to leave you. I know when I was buying my crystals, there were some that I was just holding on to. And even the crystal seller was like, yeah, that, like, you guys have, like, that one likes you. Like, there's an affinity there. And I had to buy it. Now, obviously, I mean, he wants to make business, but, like, he right. Like, I kept on holding on to that thing. You might be somewhere on the beach on a walk, or somewhere you see a bit of bark of a tree. and you might pick it up, or you might take it off a tree, and like that bark, you don't want to, it doesn't leave your hand. There could be something like that. It could be a piece of stone that you see somewhere, or someone throws at a girl. I don't know. I call everybody girl. That you get, and you're like, oh, okay, and you just have it. It could be a ring. It could be some type of, I guess, necklace. Maybe. I'm really just seeing something that like sits in the hand. I'm not seeing like a jewelry necessarily, but it could be a necklace, could be a bangle, could be an anklet. Could be some type of body jewel. For some of you, it could be earrings, or some type of face piercing, an eyebrow piercing, a nose piercing, lip piercing, tongue piercing, belly button piercing, nipple piercing, something, baby, something tangible. But let's go back to to like the simple stuff. It could be some type of like rock or shell, right? Seashell, or something that calls to you. What does this have to do with your glow up? There's something about that energy that item will have that will enable you to ... So I am the guardian of the crystals, and I allow their healing energies and ancient wisdom to crystallize in my body. That's the mantra. So this is the blah, 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 blah. If and when you find these products that you like. Now, for some of you, it may not be crystals, like I said. It could be a stuffed animal. You could go to a store, see a stuffed animal, keep looking at it. You might touch it, and there's something about that thing that sparks joy or contentment or some type of something in you. I'm saying you're encouraged to get it. There's something about that that's going to be helping your glow up. And I feel like something that you can do with that stuffed animal, maybe it'll help with your manifestations, pretending it's a partner, or I don't know, girl. Again, I call everybody girl. There's someone is getting a stuffed animal or doing something with a stuffed animal that is going to help them. I have to say this. If you are manifesting a partner or a better relationship with a partner, or you are trying to pull a partner closer, or preparing yourself to be with a partner, it may behoove you, or you may start using a stuffed animal to help be a placeholder for that. If it's not a lover or, something like that, if it's a person of some type of other thing, okay, if you'll be using it to, I don't know, practice speeches, in a room full of people, pretending your stuffed animals is the people. If it's having a conversation with someone and having that conversation first with that stuffed animal to help you practice the speech. There's just something about a stuffed animal that's going to be really helpful for somebody out there. I know I've done this. I'm showing my panties here, but yeah, I have stuffed animals and I just sleep with them. And if I'm feeling a certain kind of pull towards something, say like a loving relationship or something, I'll sleep with my bear. I'll sleep with my bear in my arms, and that's nice. Or like I'll sleep with it close to my body, because sometimes I be getting scared about shadows, and just like maybe I watch a scary movie and I'm just like, there's no one around to protect me, so I just put my stuffed animal next to me so I can feel it like touching my body, and I'm like, okay, I'm safe. To me, like, that helps calm me down. But I digress. Essentially, there's something here with a stuffed animal for somebody. Okay. Anyway, for some of you, it might be a rock, and there's some type of whatever we talked about. But this is an energy of glowing up by sucking the energy from that item, using it. So if this is a crystal, right? If this is verbatim crystals and not something otherwise tangible, it's sitting with those crystals and meditating with them and getting the energy that they're giving you. If this crystal makes you smile and feel calm, doing that. Saying the mantra of I allow the healing energies of this, crystal, and the ancient wisdom of it to crystallize in my body, like to come into me. This is something that another pile had to do, which was like talking to their water, talking the affirmations into it, and then drinking their water, putting their water over an intention sheet, whatever. Crystals are living sentient beings. Okay. They are keepers of wisdom and light, offering a connection to other realms. All right. You can talk to them out loud or telepathically in waking life, as well as your dreams and meditations. This is what we were talking about, that stuffed animal. They can inspire different energies within you. They can amplify your intentions. They can attract, absorb, or repel energies. Whatever you're working on, there's a crystal for that purpose. So you know what? Go ahead, baby, and get yourself a family of crystals. Okay, make a stuffed animal out of them. For example, rose quartz is known for inspiring self-love. Citrine is used to call in abundance. Blue crystals like sodalite or kyanite are linked with the throat chakra to cultivate clear communication. It's the perfect time to learn more about the properties of different crystals and begin working with them in more profound ways. Try holding a crystal in the palm of your left hand while meditating. Feel into its energy and pay attention to what thoughts, feelings, and visions come to mind. Sleep with the crystal under your pillow and notice how it impacts your dreams. Carry a crystal in your pocket or purse, oh my God, to keep its energy with you throughout the day. Make a crystal grid by arranging a collection of crystals into a pattern. This simple action can bring extra energy into your sacred space as well as give power to all that you're manifesting. Pile 6, look for opportunities to mine crystals yourself in an ethical way. You may be surprised by what local options are available. It can be very fun to buy crystals and receive them as gifts, but finding one yourself in nature is an incredibly rewarding experience. And for those of you who are journaling people, or a question for you guys to chew on is, what crystal do you resonate with most or find the most attractive? If you are not yet on this journey, and you may not be, this might sound like oh man, no, this is not the glow up I wanted. There's something in this for you. There's something in this for you. It might even be that when you ask yourself this question, which I urge you to, Pile 6, you didn't find this video by accident. You didn't click on this video by accident. You clicked on this video at this particular point in time. This card was in reverse. So you need to hear this. You need to hear this. This is what's going to help get to your next glow up. Please. What crystal do you need, or what crystal do you resonate with the most or find the most attractive? If you don't know, go on the stores. Like I said, something will call out to you. And sit with it, right? Spend some time with it. And like I was talking about with that stuffed animal, treat it like a stuffed animal then. Talk to it during the day. Touch it while you're moving in your life. Play with it. If you're thinking about something, if you need to pray while holding it. Really develop a relationship with that crystal. You don't know what's gonna happen. That may really help with your path and what you're doing. It really might help you move along in your next glow up and really, really glow you up. Crystals be shining, baby. Crystals be shining. This can also be about adorning yourself a little bit more. Polishing yourself up a little bit more. So your next glow up might be about you taking better care of your presentation to the outside world, and even for yourself. But especially for the outside world, like your next glow up might really be about you showing up in a certain kind of way, in a certain specific kind of energy, like crystals. Every crystal has, different energies, and many of them overlap. But there's something here about being purposeful about how you show up in the different spaces that you'll be showing up in. So you'll be showing up in different spaces with a different kind of purpose, and very purposeful, very aligned. And that's beautiful. That's very, very beautiful. You might be in a position of power. Absolutely. Yes, I'm picking that up. You will be in a position of power in your next glow up. And people will be coming to you to consult on what they need to do, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, King of Swords in reverse. You want to get ready for that. You're not ready for the type of leadership role that you'll be having, or the position of power that you'll be having. So you want to start getting ready for that. Again, if you're watching this reading right now and you ain't about them crystal life, try getting into a little bit of a crystal. Okay, try getting into a crystal that might be for you. If you're not about crystals, try finding some type of object, some type of tangible thing that can help lend you its energy when you need it, so we can turn this King of Swords upside down, because you're not ready. The King of Swords has his own talisman. The sword. So what is the sword for you? Find that sword. That's going to be helping your next glow up. Your next glow up is coming. It's a leadership position in some type of way. Like I said, it's right here. If you want a personal reading, come through. Spirit is here. Spirit is on the Spirit is here. Hey, Spirit, thanks for coming through. Leadership position is coming through, but you're not ready for it right now. You need to find a talisman, something that you can look to. It could be your Bible. It could be your holy text. But I feel like it should be something that you can fit in the palm of your hand, like the sword, right? Something that is small that you can carry around and that you know will be there. Almost like a rabbit's foot for some people. It could be even a necklace for some of you, so you can then touch it. It could be a ring made out of a certain kind of something that you put intention into this object for it to be your friend, for it to be how you can feel Spirit's love for you, Spirit's care for you, and Spirit cheering you on. It doesn't have to be a blasphemous idol. I'm not asking you to get an idol. I'm asking you to get a talisman. I'm asking you to not replace this thing in place of God, Spirit, and whatever. I'm asking for you to essentially have it be the conduit with which, have it be a part of the because you're not going to have it forever. I'm going to tell you this right now. You're not going to have this thing forever. It's not going to be a crutch. So for those of you who are like, oh, but I don't want this to be a crutch, it won't. This talisman, this thing, this crystal or whatever is going to be a placeholder. Not even. It's going to have a place in your life, and it will no longer have that place once it's served its purpose. It's going to go, or you won't need it anymore. Okay, in the same way that if you're practicing for a speech to your teddy bear, once you have that speech, you're not practicing that speech with the teddy bear anymore, are you? When you have that lover, you're not going to need to cuddle your stuffed animal. Your lover is going to replace that. So this isn't about, for my sisters and brothers out there, this is not about false idol. This is about a conduit for you to go, this is my conduit to Spirit. You need a conduit because something is coming. A leadership position is coming, and you need something that's going to help hold you down. It's coming. Eight of Wands. The Emperor. It's coming. It's huge. It's huge. It's huge. It's huge. It's huge. You're not ready. It's huge. This came out in the reverse. Of course you're not ready. You clicked on this. You're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready now. But hey, it's not coming now. It's fucking coming. Eight of Wands. Like no man's business. Okay. Motorcycle. Hello. How many horses is that? It's coming. Okay. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Start preparing. Meow. Soon. And you do have time to prepare. So just start looking for things and start asking yourself the questions of what resonates to me the most, what do I find the most attractive, what is the most palatable for me. Start asking your brain this every day, not forcefully, just like entertaining it to see what's going to work for me. What is that thing? Could be a crystal, could definitely be a crystal. It could also be like any of the other things that I mentioned, a shell, a rock, whatever. Michelle or Barack. Something, an area, I don't know. That will be what it needs to be for you to plan better. It's just gonna help with any sort of like stress, anxiety, and whatever else you have going on in whatever world you got. It's the thing that's going to remind you of who you are, because that's like the intention that you've given it, or whatever intention that you've given it is, right? This is something that if you're at the doctor's office and you're nervous about something, you kind of hold it and you know it's there. It's kind of like you're holding Spirit's hand through this item, this talisman, and it's giving you strength, right? You're borrowing some of its strength, you're siphoning some of its strength, and therefore you have strength to do the things that you need to do. This is the Emperor, okay? The King of Swords to the Emperor. This is crazy. There's some things that are coming that you're not ready for. But with this, the next glow up for you, preparing with what we just said is going to help. Okay, Pulse 6, I wish you everything. I really do, sincerely. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do, and you hit the bell when you do subscribe so that you get notified when I go live. Because when I go live, I do free readings, and I don't want anybody to miss their blessing. Okay? I wish you everything. Keep your light on and good luck. Bye-bye. Hey, number 4. Let's talk about your next glow up. Let's do that. Yeah. Take a walk. Come on. So pile number 4, for now, in your world, you might be dwelling on something. Just listen. Don't get feisty. Because if it was me, I'd get a little feisty about it. You might be dwelling on something, pile 4. Listen, pile 4, these readings have been incredibly powerful, and what I need you to do is, for your own benefit, is to really sit here and listen to this reading, okay? I know I don't have the fanciest setup. I know that my personality is what it is. But what I need from you is to listen to this reading, because these readings have been incredibly powerful. And if I could make as many people as possible listen to these, I would. I don't know how, but I would, because this is really important. I know, like, pick cards are super fun and stuff. Oh, pages. Interesting. Page of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Swords in the upright. Wow. Our pick cards are really fun, and, like, you want something, like, super fun for, like, glow up. Like, you want to get jazz, you know what I mean? Like, yes. But this is, like, deep stuff. These readings that have come out today in this reading have been incredibly deep. And I don't want you to miss out on whatever has to be said here. So I will ask that you listen to the end. You can listen on fast speed so you can get the message quicker. I do that sometimes. Because sometimes I feel there's something in that for me. And even if, I don't know, I feel like my subconscious will at least pick it up. So there may be some things that you've been dwelling on. And you know you have. You know you have. There's some things that you have been dwelling on. You know you have. Okay? You're in a safe place. I'm not crucifying you. There's some things that you've been dwelling on in your world, in your space, in your psyche, in they've been living in your body, and it might show with what your body has been doing, perhaps, how it's been acting, what it's been responding to, maybe. And if not, maybe it's showing up in your hair, or has shown up in your hair and nails or whatever. But there's some things that you may have been dwelling on. This is card number 52 or 25. You may have been feeling in certain areas tired, lethargic, feeling like your body is older and heavier than it really is. Like, just your energy just being held down. This sort of like dwelling, is this sort of energy of like being bogged down, right? Tired or just fatigued. Take a walk. The mantra for this is, with each step forward, I release what no longer serves me. There's something funny about this. I used to do this. When I was at a certain job, I used to, whenever like something was coming towards me, I would go, I'm releasing this. Like, this is like a gift to me. I'll keep it in line with what we're talking about here, because I don't know how to explain what to explain without giving too many details away. But I release what no longer serves me with each step. Whenever I don't want to walk, or whenever I don't want to move, whenever I'm feeling bogged down and heavy, and I do, by the grace of God and everything else, and I do overcome that feeling and do decide to take like a walk or go to the gym or something like that, or do something, even if it's just around the house. This is so important. This thing of, with every step, I'm moving closer to like what's mine, or with every step I'm moving closer to healing. If you don't want to clean the dishes, it's like with every wipe I wipe a dish. With every, dish I clean, I've cleaned away a part of me that needed to be like, really making the mundane shit that you don't want to do, the mundane shit that might feel heavy or whatever, and making it mean something. Actually adding dead ass meaning to the things in our lives that are so simple. They really genuinely have an impact on us. When I didn't want to be working at this place, or was tired and I wanted to go home or whatever, I made a game out of it. Gamifying life. There's something for you in your next level up that is as a result of the quiet things you've been doing after your crash or fall or disappointment or wounding. There's some small acts of faith that you will be doing, and I feel for you have been doing small, but they become a little bit bigger when you finally sort of get up and start doing things. There's those little things with bunny ears around them, like quotation marks, quote little end quote things that you've been doing or whatever are making a difference. So if you're my buddy who's out here doing 10 minutes of chair yoga or exercising in the small ways at home, doing wall Pilates or 5 minutes a day, or you cut back on 1 can of beer or soda or something, like, it matters. It's mattering. It's gonna be making a difference in your next glow up. Like, you're gonna things, man. Oh my god, this has been happening all reading where I get really overwhelmed, like in my what is this? Is this solar plexus or heart chakra? See, it's really overwhelmed. This heart chakra in my heart space. I've been getting really overwhelmed this reading. That's why I gave you that spiel in the beginning. Like, this is really important because there's so much love in this reading. The glow up is not surface level of like you're gonna be in a body that you've been wanting or you've been working towards. You will. You're gonna be having a health that you enjoy and honor, because you will. You'll be feeling safer in your outward environment and your inward environment bit by bit. You will. Like, those are some of like the tangible glow ups that are coming up for you. You're going to be looking good. You'll be wearing maybe a little bit more jewelry, but something tame. You'll be feeling free enough to like let your hair down. Oh, that's beautiful. And you'll be feeling just safer. On the inside and on the outside. I think for some of you, you'll be taking more trips. You'll be going to, I think, even like an exotic place or two. You'll be flying. You might do 2 flights in the year or something like that, or certain 2 types of trips. One of them is closer than the other. Obviously, it's not going to be like they're not close to you now. One of them is closer to you now, but once one happens, you're going to have another flight soon after. So like there's some trips coming up for you. There's some type of like water sport or water rafting or maybe a boat trip. I don't know, maybe a boat trip or something. But some type of water happening for you in your next glow up. You'll be looking good and you'll be honoring your imperfections. Like, you'll be honoring the things that you haven't honored, bitch. Like, you'll be doing that more. You'll be enjoying the little things more, and those little things will be making a big, giant difference in your life. Experience a moving meditation and nourish your mind, body, and spirit simultaneously by carving out time to go on a walk. Commit to a week-long routine where you go on one each day, even if it's only for a short time. Journal about how this time makes you feel and the revelations that come during your walks. Soon you'll see how much balance and joy they bring to your day. They really, really will. I don't know what this little thing is. For some of you, it is verbatim taking a walk. For some of you, it might be attending to some type of like scar on your body or some type of wound on your body, some type of inner wound even, or outer wound. But definitely like walking is in there too. Like being outside if you can't walk, taking strolls or going out there and just being outside and moving around and looking around and being outside of yourself, but that in turn being you inside yourself. It's beautiful. You working on something on your body. This could be, again, like I have a line on my face. I have a line on my face that's like hyperpigmented. And I'm just like, oh my god. And I've really been like spending time on this part of my body. So that's what I'm picking up in my head. Like, that's the vision spirit is showing me. Or like how I'm so invested in my hair, how I'm invested in my skin. Like, there's something like that you might be doing baby steps towards, and you will see growth in it. And that, like, doing that small thing, taking those small steps, applying that cream for 3 weeks in a row, being consistent and being good to yourself in that way, like, you will see that trickle into the rest of your world. So there will be changes. Like, there just will be changes. There just will be changes. But again, I don't think it would hurt anybody to take a walk if they can. Okay. Even if this means going to the local department store and walking a little bit longer than you would, instead of going in to get what you want, take a walk around all the aisles, get some steps in. Look at all the different products, see how many smart people live in this world and what they've created and what people buy. It doesn't have to be outside. If your outside isn't actually safe, or it's too cold or too hot, you can do it in a place where you're more comfortable, and start there. Get out into nature. Be physically active, meditate, and be in awe of Mama Nature's beauty all at once. To keep things interesting, find somewhere local that you haven't been to before and would like to explore, like a park, trail, or botanical garden. Schedule a walking date with a loved one for something fun to do together. Queen of Pentacles. Some of you are an earth child. Some of you are like an earth person. Some of you are a secret outdoor person, and you just never found either like the right space, or that part of you has been stifled, right? Like, you may not have just really given that part of you credence. There's something here about a part of you that wants to wake up, a part of you that wants to be out in nature, a part of you that wants to be out running about, doing things out in public and in the world. If this means you need to drive somewhere or take transportation so you can get to a place that has different kinds of scenery, the Chariot's trying to come out. So this is about you moving. This is really about you moving, and moving in passion. If maybe there's like something you can do for some of you that may be walking averse, like me, you can have something that you really, really like, right? Like, only listen to pick a cards while walking. only listen to that book on tape while walking. Only listen to that podcast while walking, so that it gives you a reason even more so to walk. And then eventually maybe you just get used to it, and you start really enjoying being, outside or in nature, or doing this thing that feels hard. But there's a queen, there's a royalty, there's not even a royalty, there's just a part of you on the inside, a very strong part of you on the inside, a grounded part of you on the inside that wants to be grounded out loud. It wants to be birthed and born. It wants to be explored. There's a nature part of you that does want to be explored. There's a homely part of you that does want to be explored. And that is going to help with any heartbreak and pain and healing that you need to go through. King of Swords in reverse. That's really going to help also with your calmness of mind and the things that you have to do, and prepare you for people that you may meet in the future. You'll be glad that you took the steps now, and sooner rather than later. The Chariot is right here. This is about taking action soon, very soon. Because for some of you, there may be someone or some opportunities coming up for you that will need you to be at the level that you need to be, at the glow up level that you need to be, or at least having started it, so that you can go to even more and wake up this queen. Okay, this queen inside you, this earth energy inside of you. This Knight of Wands here, truly, there's a big part of you, King of Pentacles, I'm seeing in the deck as I shuffle. There's a big part of you, Two of Pentacles, yeah. So there's a warring part of you that wants to be in, but there's another big part of you that wants to be out. Okay, and the time is now. Power 4. The time is now. The time is soon. What sights and sounds and smells do you notice when you go for a walk? How do these things make you feel? That's the journal prompt. That's something that you can think about, something that you can look around. I've learned a lot from observing nature. Nature is savage. That's what I learned. The creatures that were like, oh, cute, like birds, they're savage. They're savage. I seen birds chase a squirrel, and I was like, damn, there's nowhere for that squirrel to run. Birds own the sky. Birds can own the land. That squirrel was fucked. What's the point? How did that make you feel? How did that make me feel? That made me feel grateful for being human, that I have like some kind of human rights, you know what I mean? Like I have some type of protections. And to also stand up for myself. Like sometimes there's some things that you can't run away from, and you have to be strong enough to bear them. The squirrel is agile. It was outrunning the birds. They got wings, but they were catching up. So it was keeping up with winged creatures. That's some type of tenaciousness. And if it's like that in nature, it's going to be like that in life. There's going to be some things that I might need to wrap my head around and be like, I just need to do it. I just need to boss up. I just need to boss up. So anyway, that's my reflection point. Whatever your reflection points are, and when you take a walk in nature, it'll be really affirming for you. Whatever that thing is, if it's you doing the dishes and saying, I'm cleaning this up for Jesus. Like someone said that once. They were saying, when I'm having a really hard time doing something, I just say I'm doing it for the Lord. And for her, that was enough. If you're looking for a partner, you can do something like that. I'm cleaning my place for my future partner. Like they're going to be home soon. Oh my God. Like you can play. Like play when you play. Play in your life. Like who you being embarrassed for? Shit. And if you have a partner already, and maybe if things are good, I'm cleaning this and this is just going to make us even better. If things are bad, I'm cleaning this and things are going to be fixed and better between the two of us. As you're taking a walk, you're taking each step, you're saying, wow, the more steps I walk, the better things become between us. Or the more steps I walk, the more days of happiness are added to me and XYZ person's life. Or the more days that I'm getting closer and closer to us being you know what I mean? Like make it fun. Life doesn't have to be a fucking mess. Make it a game. Things are gonna move fast for you in your next glow up. Some of you may change your style. In fact, you will change your style. Hello? Yeah. You'll be changing your style bit by bit. That's cute. That's really cute. You can look at different clothes at the department store, look at different things that people are wearing out in public, and see some things that you might really like. I do see you changing your style, and you'll be looking at yourself, and people will be looking at you going, damn, I like your beep, I like your bloop, right? Whatever it is, they'll be complimenting you. I like your style. I like what you got going on here. And you'll be like, what? Thank you. This whole thing. And you also will be looking at your former self and going, wow, I've come a long way. And you won't be looking at your former self with hatred. Not to say that you do, but there will definitely be looking at your former self with more love and understanding. That's really what I mean to say. There will be a lot more love and understanding for what you've been through because of where you're going and how you, being the squirrel, have survived a lot of hardship in your world. And you will palpably be feeling in your next glow up, or at least in the more you start doing these, like the baby steps of actual steps or whatever, the more you'll be feeling that proud of yourself, and the more you'll be feeling, the more you'll be connected to the movement that is the undercurrent of your life. Like you'll be feeling the movement, and you'll be feeling in your body like something's different. You'll be more in tune with like, okay, something's happening in my world, like something's coming. And that's real shit, because I feel that in my body. I can wake up, or I can be living my life and the air just is moving different. Like things are just different. And I go, something is happening. And usually that's around the time I start seeing a bunch of numbers, spirits talking to me, spirits sending me messages. And I'm like, confirmed, something is happening. I go, okay, noted. And I can just feel it, like my hairs. I can feel it on my skin. So it's like a holding of a breath. And sure enough, in a couple weeks, something happens. I feel like you'll be picking up on the movement that's happening in your world, because there will be a lot of movement in your world. There will be. You won't be where you've been anymore. You just won't. You really just won't. And there's a part of you that's bursting to not do that anymore. And eventually, or very soon, you will lean into that energy, and that's gonna be really good. I do want to clarify the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. King. Didn't I say the King? Didn't I mention the King earlier, saying I saw the King when I was shuffling? The Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. You will be taking more charge in your world. I love the King of Pentacles. So this is you evolving even more from a queen to a king, right? This is you evolving from a passive energy into a more active energy, a homebody energy. The Queen of Pentacles is not so homebody, but she would be the most homebodiest of the queens. To a more active person. So you will still be a home person. You will still be a homebody, but you will definitely be spending more of your time outside. Whether this is in nature or with people or in your kingdom or whatever, like you'll be spending more of your time out doing, being more active and creating and producing in your world. Awesome. Thank you so much, Spirit, for that. Anything else? Page of Wands. Didn't she come out earlier or something? Oh no, that was our personal reading. This is awesome. Like the Knight of Wands did come out, and the Page is here, so that's really cute. That's really cute. With the Page here, this is timidity, but that's great. This is baby steps. Baby steps, number 4. Baby steps to go on this glow up journey. Baby steps. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you already. Pile number 4. Like, I'm so proud of you. There's that feeling again. I'm incredibly proud of you and everything that you are about to step into, and what you've been through and what you've overcome, and the parts of yourself that you've overcome in order to move through to this next glow up. This is just the beginning. This is just precursing to the beginning. You're a gift. I adore you. Come through. Keep your light on. Good luck, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.